I'll be showing you an example of website I'm currently building, which is Planzia. It's a project management website. So what I built it for is for you to be able to manage your projects with plan design. So I'm just going to go through a walkthrough of it, and that's all. So for this test, I already have a temporary email for us to test everything with. So just create a random name. Put the email. Let's create a simple password. Yeah. So after creating the password, it takes you to our paywall. So it takes you to our paywall. So currently this is test. So you can click on any of them. It's just for testing purposes. Then later on we're going to switch it to production after we are finally in production. So for now it's just testing phase. So we're testing everything. So just click on try out. When you click on it, you get information about each of them. So just click on try out because it's just testing what we're doing today. So we have national payment and international payments. Currently the implementation for Stripe has not been done yet. We're focusing on Nigerian market, so we're creating for national. So we're going to be using Paystack. Paystack is, how I put it, is a payment processor that is the best in Africa currently, and is the best in Nigeria in my own view. So I just use Paystack because I've used Paystack to build for a lot of apps I've worked on and companies I've worked with. So it's always better to just use what works. So I'm going to use Paystack. So currently everything is just test. So the money is not real or anything like that. It's not real, but all the functions and everything are working correctly. So after you pay, it's going to process everything. I use a webhook for it, so don't worry about you're wondering about the speed, because if it's webhook, we get our information faster. Paystack sends us information faster, so I can save it to the backend and everything like that. So you see payment successful, thank you, blah blah blah, for the blah blah blah. You can go back home, or you can just go to create a workspace. The reason why I should create a workspace is because this is your first time in our website, so it's going to take you through the payment flow, then everything like that. So but after you already created a account with us already, you don't need to go through this flow. So yeah, so I'm just going to use a simple name and just a random text for the description. So this is your dashboard. You get most of the information you need: active project, tasks completed, and team members, memberships you have, and billing plan. So we selected trial. So this is what you get. So currently there's not a lot of information because you don't have any tags or any information to show. So but in your calendar you can see that you've created a workspace, and you can check your notification. You can see you created a billing, you paid for your billing, and your notification for workspaces here. So you can the thing is responsive in light and dark mode. So we are using systems, so it follows your systems like color scheme. So from here you can see the different workspaces you have. You can create more, and you can go to projects. So currently we have no project, so we're going to create a project for now. .dev landing page. So all this is just for test. So now you can see you get a pop-up here that tells you, oh, you've already created your workspace. And if you go to your notification, you get a notification for creating your project. So you can view to see the different information you have there. You see you have no completed, no review, no in progress, and not started here. You can see all the information about your project here. You can also view it from here, and you can edit it. So maybe you want to change this to let's say V2. You can update, you see it updates there, and you can also delete it if you want to delete it. So currently we're not going to delete anything for now, but we can delete it if you want to see. You can delete it then. So that's for creating projects. So from there we can now create tasks. So the flow is always create your workspace, create your project, create your tasks. So that's the flow. So currently the information on this table is kind of like unique because I make sure that you have a lot of information you can see and you can actually like use. So you can see all your tasks, the ones in progress, the one completed, the one in review, the one overdue. You can see everything here. So you can create the tasks. So landing page assignment. So you can create different types you have. These are the types you have. So for now that we just put in development, put the status. Normally we set it as default to not started because but I can change it to you can put you can select a priority for you if you want. You can select high, low, medium. It's always in 0, but you can now put it in 10. So you can assign the people you want. So currently you're the only one in your workspace, so you can only assign the people in your workspace currently. So but the more if you invite more people to your workspace, you can see all of them in that information here, so you can just quickly select from here. So you can select the project that this is under, then you can select a date, and you can give it a budget, and yeah, and that's how easy it is to create a task in Planzia. So you can view. Currently we have no remarks. Remarks is only after you've done the project, then you can write a remark on information for okay what you did and everything you did. You can put it in the remarks so the admin can see any information. So from here you can see the type, the status, and the priority, the person assigned to, the due date, and yeah, progress and budget. So if you notice that's it. You can edit any information you want, and you can change the budget. You can do everything from here. You can change the assignment and everything here. You can update. You can view from here, or view the normal using this method. You can delete the tags if you want to. So I'm deleting it to show that it actually works. Then we can just like development in progress high 2%. So it's just the same thing we did before. Create the project. So now that's how you manage. You can do CRUD with the entire task. So you can view, you can edit, you can delete, you can create as much tax as you want. So you always get an information, yeah. You get an information when you created the tax, updated the tax, deleted the tax, and when you create another one, you get information. So the tax, the goal for me while building sites is so you don't need to go anywhere else. You can see everything as you're doing, get notifications about everything you're doing, and it's stored in our database for you to see it. So it's perfect. So we have a personal calendar. A personal calendar is basically all your information on your calendar. If you want to see what you created, you can see events for Tuesday, October, landing page, that's tax, on that tax, and you can go here. Events for Monday, October 6th, workspace created, project created, tax created. So this is the due date for it. So why I always put it that it should show in the due date. So that's why you see the tax on the due date for it. So it's always good because you can see a lot of information about it. You can see that the information about when you created the tax is here and the due date for it. So it's always flexible, so you know everything. Oh, let me check my calendar. Let me see where I created this. Oh, I have a due date for certain day. So it's always like gives you a sense of urgency for information and everything. So You can check your calendar for anything you want. All your information will be here, and it's easy. So we can go to the teams. The teams is basically where you see the information on all the various people in your team. You can see the status, either the admin or members. You can filter them. You can view. You can edit. Maybe you want to change the role of the person, and you can also delete from. You can also remove the member if you don't want them to be there. So there's a page for you to for support, where you see support image, or where you get your support. You can email us. So currently this page has not been done. I'll finish it and redo this section of this video for it. So you have a settings page. Settings page is basically all the settings for your workspace itself, not your personal settings. We have a lot of section for that. So in your workspace setting, you can edit the information of the workspace, the name, the description. You can delete the workspace. You can add new members. You select the role and you save. So you copy it and you share it with any of your members, and they will use from that link. They'll be able to sign up. So let me just show you a preview of what I mean. So you can see you have been invited to a workspace. Welcome on board. You receive an invitation and you can accept. So the person you're inviting, this is what they will see, and from here they can create an account and accept your invitation. So we have a profile section. In the profile section, you can see the information about your workspaces you've created, the projects you've created, the taxes you've created, and you get a little information box. You can also update your password from here. You can select the password you want, and that. So from there, we have a billing plan. So in your billing plan, you can cancel your billing plan and upgrade your billing plan. Currently we're in trial, so I'm just going to give you a test to see the upgrade for it. So we can create, so that's how easy it is, because you don't need to actually be redoing a lot of things, because changing your billing plan is not really a stressful thing, because currently, after you subscribe through the paywall, you don't need to be re-entering your details, because Paystack already has your information, so it just bills you directly from there. So you can cancel your plan if you want to, and so you can also see your information. You can see information about your billing plan. You can see everything. You can mark it as red. So in this place, you can also get information. So when you click on it, it marks it as red. Your notification has been updated. It marks it as red, and it takes you directly to where the action has happened or anything like that. And so we can check analytics. Analytics is basically your workspace analytics. You can see the projects in the workspace, taxes completed in the workspace, team members in the workspace. You get like bar chart, readers. You have a lot of you can see the total budgets you've used according to the tax. So you also get a workspace calendar, where you get all the information for the workspace in its own calendar. So it's more better like that. Maybe if you're working in different workspaces, workspace has their own calendar, and your personal calendar has information on all the different workspaces you're working on. So so that's for analytics. So even if you go back to home, that's for analytics. So even if you go back to home, and you want to quickly go back to your workspace, because currently you're still logged in, you've not logged out, so all your information is still safe, so you don't lose out. And go here and select. So this website is responsive on all platforms, so it's easy for you to use on all platforms. So you can use it from your phone, your tablet, or your laptop. So I'll show you an example on the phone. So this is how it looks like on the phone. you can see it's responsive on your mobile phone, and you can see tablet is responsive on tablet. It's responsive on tablet. It's responsive everywhere. So you have flexibility of using it anywhere you want, on your phone, your tablet, your laptop, anywhere. You can use it on your tablet too, on your laptop. Sorry. It's responsive everywhere. So yeah. So thank you for watching the demo of Planzia. This is just the beginning, and I plan on fixing a lot of issues and working on the issues, and maybe like building a new project on. So this is just one of the project under my coding journey. So this is project management website. So currently I'm still going to build a SaaS for ticketing website. So this is just one of them. I'm going to show you that one later, and maybe when we have a lot of chance to do a video, I'm going to do a video on the coding aspect of this website so everybody can see it. Yeah. So thank you. So look forward to me launching it, and I'm going to also do a video on the landing page showing you the different aspects of the landing page. This is just the dashboard itself, and yeah, more things are coming to this dashboard, so expect more. So thank you. You can also log in with your Google and your GitHub. So thank you for watching the video. Before I forget, I think we forgot to show you how you get your invoices and your payments. You get information, everything is being sent to your email, as you can see. Your subscription. See, you're subscribed to. So you know the first payments we did, whereby we showed like paying with Paystack. So you get information sent to your email. You get the invoice sent to your email. Yeah, like the receipt. And you know, we changed our plan, so you also get the subscription for it. So get the information. Oh yes, you changed your plan, and yeah, get the charge and everything. You can also manage your subscription in Paystack. So yeah, thank you for testing it with me, and I plan on doing a more comprehensive test video on every feature of the website to show you how it works and everything like that. Thank you.